Good morning. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. Today we're going to talk about crashing out. Crashing out is a term that's gotten more and more popular in the last few years. But the original term was a term used in prison. It was used for crash dummies. Crash test dummies was the origin. And what that meant was an organization or a group would have some individuals that were crash test dummies, and they were sent on crash test missions to crash out. And that term has become more general and used more and more in society. And I think we've all been guilty of crashing out in one way or another. But I want to talk about crashing out in an eternal way. Crashing out generally involves a person who getting so wrapped up in the situation or the details of what's going on that they crash out. They explode, or they take it to the limit, or they take it to the extreme. Okay? So we're going to look at that in a spiritual sense. A lot of times people will crash out for things that they consider very important to them, or they feel at that moment are very important to them. And then later on realize, wow, it wasn't that important. I crashed out. Okay? Well, let's look at that. There are individuals all over the world who are going to the limit and risking their eternity on certain topics. Okay? They are saying that this is who I am, and I am willing to risk my eternity on it. They are so locked into their identity, who they think they are on this earth, that they're willing to risk where they spend eternity. These individuals are believing that they are their human body more than they are their eternal spirit and soul. I want to remind all of us that this body that we exist in is temporary. So everything about this body is temporary, whether we're white, whether we're black, what our sexual orientation is or isn't. Okay, what our political views are all regarding this earth. And what I want to say about that is, if you are hating somebody because of the color of their skin and you're willing to risk your eternity on it, that's probably not smart. If you are believing you are your sexual preferences for eternity, that's probably not smart. We are more than our color. We are more than our political beliefs, and we are way more than our sexual preferences. Don't go to hell for your racism, for your political views, or for your sexual orientation. I love y'all. I want to see everybody up there. God bless. Don't crash out.